Alright. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Beach Adventure. My name is Josh. Oh man, it's been a while since I've recorded any new vlogs. The last time I actually brought the GoPro out to record was that high desert trip, which was a good 3 or 4 weeks ago now. Way too long in my opinion. So I was gonna mess around right here, but there's a guy over there watching me. Oh well. So yeah, it's been a good 3 or 4 weeks, and actually prior to about a week ago, it had been almost that long since I've even been on the bike. Partially that has to do with me bringing the bike home from the train station. I kind of had to finish out the rest of my train pass, at least for another week or two, at least, you know, to get my money's worth. So the bike had been at home. I didn't want to bring it. I didn't want to ride it down there and then you know, have to bring it back after a couple weeks, because that process, even though it sounds like it should be easy, involves me playing some musical chairs and stuff with my car and my bike at the train station on this side. So yeah, so it had been a while. So but look at it, we're back on the bike, and as of last week, I'm pretty much motorcycle commuting full-time to work. So it's about a 40 mile one way, 80 mile round trip commute to work, and it's been pretty good. Not too bad at all. Huh. There's a balloon. Gold star for me. Yay! So yeah, so I got some new gear, and you know, we are now officially full at GAT. So, you know, that's everything. Boots, gloves, pants, helmet, gloves. No. Boots, gloves, pants, helmet, jacket. That's what I meant to say. Huh. Oh, that was my bike. I was like, oh, there's a problem. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but you might have a slight change in perspective as far as the camera goes. For some of my other motovlogs, I have been using the Pro Shot mount, which mounts the GoPro right in front of the chin on the camera. But I only had that system set up on my G-Max helmet, and ever since I got the Bell MX-9 Adventure helmet, I've been mounting it up on the side, which you know, it's not bad, but you get some of the, you know, the side face in the shot, which, you know, I'm not a real big fan of. I think the Pro Shot puts it in a really perfect spot for motovlogs. It definitely helps get the perspective of certain things. I mean, you don't really notice it so much on the street, but on dirt trails and stuff, I think it makes a big difference. So as you can see, it is finally freaking warmed up here in California, and I vlogged about this a little over a month ago, maybe longer, but it's been just cold and rainy and weird. This is probably the first week that I've seen where there's not rain forecasted, which is just weird for California. It's weird to have rain in the forecast so often, and you know, again, I'm not complaining about the rain, because we definitely needed it. And you can see, I mean, everything's just green, and it's weird to see it like this. I haven't seen it like this in years. I grew up in that neighborhood that we just passed back there, and you know, most of the time, all this stuff over here is just bone dry. It's just bare, brown weeds. So I got 2 motovlog topics today. One is in about 3 minutes, you're going to see some of the worst traffic in the entire country, so that's always fun. And right after we get through that, there will be a chance to open up the bike a little bit, and I can show you the top speed of the new 47-tooth sprocket that I installed. Prior to installing that, I could probably top the bike out at a little over 60 miles an hour, and at that speed, it sounded like the engine just wanted to die. I mean, it just, you know, as loud as it possibly can go. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. That's the worst thing about splitting on a bike like this, is that these mirrors stick out so far. So some of these narrow lanes basically have to waddle the bike through. And here we go. So yeah, welcome to California, everyone. The land of the worst traffic in the world, but also land of probably the best law on the books for motorcyclists, and that is the legality of lane splitting. Before I started riding a bike all the time, I was not against it, but you know, I think there are people that don't do it in the safe manner, and those are the kind of people that make the rest of us look bad. But man, once I started riding a lot and started doing this lane sharing thing, it is so much better. I mean, it makes living in California so much more tolerable. I saw on Everride's channel that Utah is looking to actually pass a lane splitting bill, and man, I hope that happens. I mean, I don't know what the traffic situation's like in Utah, but I mean, even if it's not like this, you know, having the ability to go through cars at intersections and kind of get yourself out of the path of other vehicles, it you know, done safely, it's definitely way safer for the motorcyclist. Plus, it's fun. It's almost like urban trail riding. So, like I was saying, I installed the 47.2 Sprocket, and it has definitely changed how this bike handles. So, like I was saying before, I could top out, I think I said it in the TT250 review video, that I could top out a little over 60. And that's at my elevation here, which is probably a couple hundred feet above sea level. And up in the high desert, which is, I don't know, 2,000 feet, something like that, I was able to max, like completely top it out at 60. And I mean, you could just hear the engine screaming. So now, with the new Sprocket, it'll cruise pretty comfortably at 60, and I can get it to top out at 70. But just the fact that I can now cruise comfortably at 60, which is a pretty good cruising speed on the highway here, if you're going in the slow lane, that makes all the difference. It makes this bike that much more useful, and really just makes it a more streetable bike. I think now it's definitely more of a true 50-50 dual sport, in my opinion. Alright, let's see if we can hit it again. Last time I got just a hair over 70. There we go, there's 70. 75? Oh, wow. Alright. I mean, you can hear the engine just roaring, but I was going downhill too. So, we're pretty flat right now, and I'm holding a little over 70. So, a couple things about that though. Even though the bike will do it, I mean, number one, you can hear the engine. Definitely it's not comfortable going that speed. It can, but I wouldn't hold it for a long, long period of time. The second thing is that this bike doesn't weigh very much, so it's not that stable at that speed. You know, I know there's been some complaints, I guess you can call them, that originally CSC advertised that the bike would go 70-something miles an hour. And while that's true under optimal conditions, I mean, with such a short wheelbase on this bike, you know, anything over 60 is, you know, it's not as stable as something that has a bit longer wheelbase. So, you know, but there you go. It'll do it. It definitely won't do it with the 50 on there. But with that sprocket, with the 47.2 sprocket, it seems to be going pretty good. So like I said, I'm cruising about 65 right now, and it's fine. So anyway, guys, that's going to go ahead and conclude this video. Just wanted to give you guys an update on some of the TT modifications, kind of what I've been up to. It's been far too long since I've been riding, so I'm hoping to get out riding in the dirt this weekend and get some fresh adventure content for you guys. You know, I definitely need to get out there because it's been way too long. I mean, riding a bike every day to work's fine and good, but you know, being out in the dirt on an adventure is way better. So anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like down below. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you like adventure and you like street motovlogs, I guess, definitely hit that subscribe button, and we will bring you more videos every single week. So until next time, guys, have fun, take care, ride safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, make sure you guys get out there and have adventures of your own, and I'll see you guys next time.